In this episode, we're going to be talking about events. And what are events, you're asking? Well, essentially, an event is anything that really happens on your Discord server. So let's say someone sends a message, someone reacts to a message, someone edits a message, someone joins the server. Whenever something happens in your server, that is an event. And what we could do is we can get your bot to detect events, and based on what type of event it is, your bot will give an appropriate response. So, in our case here, our onMessage and onReady is an event. Our onReady is when our bot is ready and it's all set up. It will print something in the terminal. Our onMessage is when someone sends a message, our bot will reply with another message. So you can see here what I mean by events. Whenever something happens in the server, that is an event. And that's what today's episode is about. We're going to be showing you how to do it. And we're also going to be showing you how you can get your bot to send messages in your Discord server. So as you can see here for our onMessage function, all we're doing at the moment is when a message is sent in the Discord server, the event is triggered and our bot will just print something to the terminal. But what we're going to actually do is we're going to replace this and get it to reply in chat in your Discord channel, which will be very exciting. So let's get started. Let's do that first. And then what we'll do is we'll then cover some other events. We'll talk about the onReaction add event, as well as loads of other different events in which you can do or use.
Hi friends, it's James and welcome back to my channel. This is episode 2 in creating a Discord bot in Python. In the last episode, we got your bot up and running and connected to Discord. And in this episode, we're moving on to something very interesting. We're looking at events, which I've just mentioned to you in the introduction. But without further ado, you know what this episode's about. Let's get started. Let's get into creating events for your Discord bot.
So what we're going to do is going to write some code. So when it detects an event, it will respond to it in a server. So in this case here, what we're going to do is we're going to do it. So when someone sends the message, hello, our bot replies with hi there, and then the name of the person who sent the message. So a sort of a welcome, friendly feature you can add to your bot. And this is all built off events. So our bot is going to listen for this. So when it detects the word hello, it's going to respond with that sentence, an event. So exciting. Let's get started. Let me show you how you're going to do this. So we're going to write a new function and it's going to be inside of this class function. What we're going to do is we'll just create a new function here. And what we're going to do is we're going to utilize our onMessage function from our previous episode. We're going to just go ahead and delete this print statement that we wrote. And we're going to write some new code. What we're going to do is we're going to first write an if statement. We're going to do if message.author is equal to self.user. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just type return. Essentially, what we're doing is we're just saying if our bot sends a message with the word hello or whatever, it will not reply to itself. Because otherwise you can get stuck in an infinite loop where it sends a message and then it replies to itself and it keeps on replying to itself and forever and forever, which is not what we want. So this if statement essentially just stops the bot from replying to itself. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to do if message.content.starts with open and close brackets. And we're going to type the word hello, colon. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Is we're going to write await message.channel.send open and close brackets. And then we're going to write an F string. And then inside of this F string, we're going to write hi there. And we're going to do the squiggly brackets. And we're going to type message.author. So what we've written here is we've said if the message that our Discord bot is seen, if that message starts with the word hello, and it's going to reply with whatever's in this if statement. And in the case here, we've written, hi there, and then the name of the person who sent the message. And what this message.channel.send is, all it's saying is for this event, for whatever message that our Discord bot is looking at, send whatever's in this bit to that channel that message was sent in. So essentially, whatever that message is, get your Discord bot to reply in that same channel. Hopefully that makes sense. So if we save this and run this, it should work, which is exciting. So if we run it by running our Python script, so python3 main.py, our bot's running. So if we head to Discord and we type hello, our bot should hopefully reply with hi there, the craziest boy, which is my username, which is really cool. We've now got our bot to send messages in the server when it detects an event. An event in our case being me sending the message hello. How cool is that? So what you can do is you can use this onMessage function and create loads of different if statements if you want, detecting different words. Maybe you wanted a buy, so you could copy and paste this, replace this with buy, and then write some message that your bot will send if someone says buy. Or maybe you're creating your bot for some sort of, let's say, gaming server. When someone types the word help, your bot replies with all the information about your server and like different games you could join or something like that. You can see what I'm saying is, so you can write loads of different words that people can type and get your bot to respond with different messages, which is really cool. We're going to talk about some other events. There's loads of different events that you can do. I'm going to throw loads on the screen now of all the different sort of events that you can do and the meanings behind them. But I'm going to run through a couple which I think are quite cool. First one being a reaction event. So if someone reacts to a message, it will respond based on it. For this case, it's very similar to our onMessage. All we're going to do is we're going to type async def, and then all we're going to do is we're going to type on_reaction_add. We're going to pass in self, and then we're going to pass in reaction. And then we're also going to pass in user. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do something similar to what we did above. We're going to do await reaction.message.channel.send, open and close brackets, and then we're going to write a message saying you reacted. And what you'll see is when we run our bot again in our server, and let's say we write a new message, so we're just going to write hi, and you can see now if we react to this, let's just give it a thumbs up. Look, our bot replies with saying you reacted. How cool is that? We just used and created another event. So as I said, there are loads of different events available. For example, to name a few, you've got onMessage edit. So when a message is edited, your bot will do something. onMessage join, when someone joins, your bot will do something. I will leave a list all on the screen as well as in the description of all of these different events in which you can use. And it's the same process. So let's say you wanted to do the onMessage edit event. You do the same. So inside of our class, you type async def onMessage edit, passing in self, and then passing in whatever parameters that function has. So I'll leave it all on screen and on the description of all of these different events you can have with their parameters. So for example, if you did the onMessage edit event, those parameters are before and after. So in that case, you'd type self, before, after. And then in here, you could do the same. You can do await and then do message.channel.send or whatever you want to do. Or if, for example, that event, let's say someone joined, you could print their join time by accessing their member privilege, for example. You can see what I'm saying here. So there's loads of different events in which you can use to get your bot to do different things. How cool is that? Hopefully you found that interesting. Hopefully you've learned a lot about events and all the different ones you can use. And that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you learned something, and I hope to see you in the next video, because the next video we're talking about slash commands, and that's exciting. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss when I release that video. But I'll see you all soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit.